This is a demonstration on how to change a 4:3 PowerPoint into a 16:9 aspect ratio PowerPoint. So the first thing we want to do in any one of these circumstances is we want to save the file as something different. So we always have our base PowerPoint slides to go back to in case something happens. So first thing we're going to do is go to File, go down and do Save As. And since we're going to make this as a 16:9 version, do 16-9 and then hit Save. Now, the way that we can go and tell if this is a 4:3 or 16:9 is by looking at the slides or by doing another feature, which I will show momentarily. First thing I want to do is look at the slides. When I click on this one and bring it in, you'll see that it looks more square than rectangular. That's the first clue that this could be a 4:3. The other one is you come up to Design on the top bar, click on that ribbon, and to the right, go over and you'll see it says Slide Size. You click on that and a drop down appears. And you'll see it gives you two options, Standard 4:3 or Widescreen 16:9. See, 4:3 is highlight. That means that this is a 4:3. So now that we've already saved this as a 16:9, we want to make that change. So what we do is we bring our mouse, hover over 16:9, hit the left mouse button, and now the aspect ratio changes. So I'm going to go back to Slide Sorter, and you'll see that every one of the slides has been changed to 16:9. So now that we've already done a Save As, we're just going to save this file again, and now it is already 16:9. What you'll need to do is you're going to need to go through each slide individually and see if anything happened to the formatting, in that sometimes the text box will go off the page, that you'll have to go in and adjust that. But looking at this presentation, all the slides and all the content stayed within the 16:9 parameters. Now, what we do is we make a combined PowerPoint presentation with all the slide decks for a show. So if we knew this was our first presentation that we were going to show, we would want to open this first and then copy and paste in each subsequent PowerPoint presentation at the end of this. But before we move forward, what we're going to do is we're going to do another Save As. So now you'll have a 4:3 version of the presentation. You'll have a 16:9 version that you created, and now we're going to create what's called a combined version. So we hit Save As again, and we're going to call this Combined. And we'll call it version 1, and then we'll save it. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the end of the presentation, and you're going to highlight your mouse with the left click here, and you'll see this little red line pop up at the end. So what we want to do is we want to take another PowerPoint presentation that we have that's on a different format potentially, like this one, and then you're going to select all, or Control A, and you'll see now all the boxes are highlighted. You can hit Control C, or if you come along here in the top ribbon, you'll see Copy. So you copy that, and what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the original presentation. We're going to click on the end there, and you're either going to hit Control V to paste or paste. Now, if you notice, it was a different template before, and now, because it is being copied into this other PowerPoint presentation, it takes the Slide Master as the key. You can overwrite that. If you look at the bottom right here, there's this little drop-down window box that appears. You click on that with the left button. There are two options in here. One is Use Destination Theme, and that's what it did as default. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to come to the right one where it says Keep Source Formatting. We click on that with our left button, and now the slides remain in the way they originally looked in the PowerPoint presentation. And that is how you get multiple masters into one PowerPoint presentation as it goes by. And if we were to take another presentation and do the same thing, we have the first slide, we hit Control A, Control C to copy everything, come back over here, paste. So you can hit Control V, you can paste here, you can right mouse click and automatically say keep source formatting, and it puts in all those slides in their correct format. And all you have to do now is hit save, and you have a brand new combined presentation. What I would recommend on this is that when you do the file saving, you put the date. So you do combined underscore the date of the program and then underscore version 1, because we may need to make additional updates to this and we want to make sure we have it. When you load the presentations onto the CBC Room computer, I recommend that you put all the files in there, and that gives the AV Tech all of the options that they need for the presentation. I hope you found this to be useful, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me.